and welcome to my yoga total body stretch. This is a simple daily yoga routine which you can do at home to take all the muscles through the full range of motion and leave you feeling great. My name's Wylie and welcome to my yoga and meditation channel. Please do subscribe if you haven't already by clicking on the subscribe button below, and then you'll get updated whenever I come out with new videos, which I do every week. With me today is Lucy and Jasper. I hope you enjoy this workout. So sit up with a nice straight spine. You don't have to have the legs crossed if that doesn't feel comfortable for you. Just drop your chin down to the chest and start to circle the head around very gently in one direction first. Keeping the breathing nice and deep and through the nose. And then roll the head the other way. Just take it to where it feels really nice. And then we're going to circle the shoulders. So big circles around and around one way first, just warming them up. And then circle the other way. And then that whole arm. So reach up as you inhale, and as you exhale, take the arms as far back as they'll go in a nice big circle. Again, inhale, lengthening up, and exhale down. And one more big circle, reaching up and all the way back. And then bring your arms out in front of you, circle the hands around one way, just warming up the wrists. And the other way, and bring them up and down and give them a little bit of a shake out. And now we're going to do some seated twists. So bring one hand behind you and your other hand on the opposite knee. Sit up tall as you inhale, and as you exhale, press into a twist, looking back. So you feel a nice stretch all the way from your neck down to the base of the spine. Breathe deeply, enjoying that total body stretch. And release, take it to the other side. So sit up tall first and press into the twist on the exhale, growing taller on each inhale and seeing if you can press a little further into the pose on each exhale. And release. Now lean over to the side and take your right leg behind your foot here. And then walk yourself around into a twist, looking back. So this right hip is rolled forwards, and enjoy that lovely feeling of stretch all the way up the right side of the body, right up even to the neck. And then release, bring yourself back around and bring that right leg in front of you. Hold behind the thigh, lift the leg, and let's do some foot circles. So round and round one way and the other way. And bring the foot up and down a few times and side to side. And then walk your hands up towards the ankle. Maybe you can stretch your leg out this way. If you're very flexible, you might even be able to grab hold of your foot and push out through the heel, lengthen up through the spine, and enjoy that lovely feeling of stretch. Breathe deeply here. And then see if you can take that foot all the way over the top of the knee. Now if that is too much for you, bring the leg back where it was in the front. If you can, bring it over, trying to plant both hips down on the mat. Bring your left hand on the outside of the right knee, other hand behind. Again, sit up and press into a lovely twist, looking back. Enjoying that stretch. Breathing. Total body stretch. Waking it up. and release. We'll take it over to the other side. So bring your left knee behind your right foot, roll the left hip forwards and walk yourself around so that you're looking behind you, and enjoy that lovely, again, total body stretch, lengthening out, keeping the breathing nice and deep. And ease yourself back around again. Bring that left leg in front of you, hold behind the knee, lift up the leg, and then take the leg up a little bit and do some foot circles, round and round one way, round and round the other way. Take the foot up and down and side to side. And then walk your hand up towards the ankle. Maybe that leg will go straight, maybe not, but have it working towards straight. You might even be able to grab hold of the foot and push out through the heel. Listen to your own body. Take it to where it's a good stretch, never to where it's painful. Hold, breathe into it, lift the chest up and drop your shoulders back and down, and enjoy that lovely feeling of stretch. And then take the leg, if you can, all the way over your left knee. If that's too much, again, just bring it back in front of you on the floor here. Sit up nice and tall, bring the right hand or elbow on the outside of this knee, other hand behind, sit up and then press into the twist on your next exhale. Keep breathing, keep lengthening up through the crown of the head, and enjoy that lovely stretch. Nice. And then gently release and come over onto hands and knees, having your hands underneath your shoulders, fingers are spread wide. Now push your fingers into the mat so that all of the fingers are working hard. Hold the tummy in nice and tightly, and then on an inhale, hollow the spine and look up like a wolf howling at the moon. Hips lift, and exhale, cat curl. Belly button presses to the ceiling, chin to your chest, tailbone tucks under. Again, flowing into the wolf, looking up, keep the arms long, pressing the fingers into the mat, and exhale into cat. Inhale one more time, looking up, and nice smooth exhale, cat curl, chin towards the hips, hips tuck right under, and come back to neutral. And then press around, pressing your hip towards your shoulder for puppy dog pose. And around the other side. Again, take it one way, make it feel really good, and stretch around to the other side. Well done. Come down now onto your elbows, have the elbows near your hands, stretch your left hand out in front of you and pull back with your hips, letting your head rest on your right forearm. So pull back until you feel a great stretch from the left fingertips back to the hips. Breathe into it. Let the chest dip towards the ground. Eyes can be closed if that feels right. And breathe. And then lift your head. Bring the left hand back beside the right elbow and bring your right arm out in front this time. Again, pull the hips right back till you're stretching out long. Let your head rest down. Again, the chest dips towards the ground, and enjoy that feeling of stretch, the opening up of the shoulders and the chest. Breathe into it. And then lift your head, bring that left hand parallel to the right, and again pull back. Maybe you can bring your head on the floor. Perhaps you can bring your chin on the floor if you're quite flexible. Just take it to where it feels right for you. Enjoy it. Breathe into it. And ease yourself up, back onto hands and knees. Take one leg out to the side now and stretch it out long until you get a lovely stretch all the way up the inner thigh, from the ankle right up to the hip. Enjoy that stretch, and then we'll do the other side. So take the other leg out, stretch into it, enjoy that lovely feeling. Feel like there's a rope, pull tight up the leg and take it till it feels really nice, and hold it there. And then come back again onto hands and knees. Tuck your toes under, press the hips up towards the ceiling for downward facing dog, and let your legs pedal. One knee bends and then the other, gently pressing the heels towards the mat. Your feet are hips width apart. Press the hands into the mat and let your head relax, and then press both heels down towards the mat. Stretching long, the head is relaxed and your chest dips towards the earth. Enjoy it. Downward facing dog, one of the most famous yoga poses that there is. It lengthens out your legs, your arms, your back, and even stretches out and lengthens the neck. So bend your knees now, walk your feet all the way up to your hands, and very slowly roll up one vertebra at a time, all the way up to standing. Roll the shoulders up, back and down, and then bring the hands into the heart center. Namaste position. Well done. We're going to do triangle now. So step back with your right foot, so left leg is in front of you, the foot facing forwards. This back foot has the toes turned in slightly, about 45 degrees towards the front. The arms stretch out, reach out through the fingertips, lengthen through the crown of the head as you inhale, and then stretch forwards. You exhale, the hip comes out to the right, and bring your hand down. Now only go as far as you can without leaning forward and without bending that knee. For most people it's probably around the knee here. If you're much more flexible, you might get a bit further down, maybe even towards the ankle. But once you start leaning forward or having to bend that knee, don't go so low. So just find the position that works for you. Look up towards the ceiling if that doesn't bother your neck. If it does, just look straight ahead. Breathe. And then look down at the front foot. It helps with balance. Come up really slowly with control. Turn that left palm to face the ceiling. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. And exhale, slide down the back leg now. Taking that top arm over in a nice arc again. The gaze is up if that doesn't bother your neck. Both legs are straight. Really feel the stretch all the way down the left side of the body here. And come back up to standing, arms out, and turn your feet around to face the other way. We're going to do triangle on the other side. So stretch forwards, again the hip goes out the other way, to your left this time, and bring your hand down, come to triangle. Remember, don't take it so far that you're bending forwards or bending that front knee. Take the gaze up towards the ceiling, so your pose can be up here or anywhere down here. Imagine you're pressing this top shoulder back towards the wall behind you. Breathe into the pose. And then look down. Keep the spine nice and long as you bring yourself back all the way to standing. Turn the right palm to face the ceiling. Inhale, lengthen the spine, and exhale, take that length all the way down. Reach up and over in a big arc with your right arm. And again, enjoy that lovely feeling of stretch. Both feet press into the mat, and really imagine somebody who's pulling that top arm. So you're stretching it out nice and long. And breathe. How are you doing? Bring yourself back up now. Arms out to the sides. So bring your feet parallel. Inhale now as you look up, lift, and then exhale. exhale, come forwards, flat back, and then let yourself round down. Hands, if they can, come to the floor, or else hold onto the back of your legs and pull very gently down. So you don't want your knees bent here, they're totally straight. Maybe you can get your fingertips on the floor, maybe come lower. Find your pose, relax into it. And then walk yourself over and grab the outside of one leg or ankle with both hands. Look up for a moment as you inhale and exhale, stretch, lengthen down the leg. So this leg stays straight, both legs are straight here. Breathe into it. And walk yourself over to the other leg or ankle. Grab it with both hands, look up as you inhale and stretch and lengthen down the leg as you exhale. Just find the pace that works for you. Remember, both legs are straight here. Relax into it, let the weight of your body just carry you over. And breathe, enjoying that stretch. And then come back to the center. Bring your hands onto your waist, and on one long inhale, bring yourself all the way up to standing. Bring the feet together. All done. Reach up now with both arms. Grab hold of your right hand. Pull, and as you exhale, lean over to the left for a side stretch. So the hip can go out to the right as you lean over to the left. Pull on that top arm and sink into it. And then bring yourself back up. Swap wrists, pull up on the left wrist, and as you exhale, lean over to the right this time. Again, keep pulling on that top arm and just sinking into the pose, enjoying the stretch. And come back up. Inhale, reach with both arms. And exhale, come back down and hands into Namaste. Now we're going to finish off with a balance pose, a tree pose, just to calm the mind down and set you up ready for whatever you've got to do ahead of you today. So bring your weight onto one leg and bring the other leg up onto the foot or the ankle or the leg, or you can, if you want to, grab the foot, bring it up high onto the top of the thigh, and bring the hands into Namaste. So just working on your balance, find a nice calm place inside the mind. If your mind is wavering, your body will be wavering. So if you fall out of the pose, don't worry, come back very slowly into it again. See if you can take your hands up overhead. Open them. Bring the hands back down into Namaste. Hold a moment and release with control. Take a breath here and we'll do the other side. So bring your other foot up onto the foot, onto the ankle, onto the leg, wherever you like. If your leg is up on the top of the thigh, open the knee out to the side. Lengthen the spine. Pull up through the crown of the head. And breathe. Plant that left foot into the mat firmly like a tree. And then see if you can take the hands up overhead very slowly. Stretch long, pull the arms back, open them out to the sides, down and round back. Into Namaste. Hold a moment. Find that calm. And release. Well done. Namaste everybody. I hope you've enjoyed this class. Please do subscribe if you haven't already. And you may like to try some of my other videos. Now, I also recommend, if you haven't tried meditation before, that you do try some of my meditation videos. All you have to do is lie down or sit somewhere quiet and relax. A lot of people who've come to my classes say that those are the ones that they really enjoy. So give them a go if you haven't. Let me know what you thought of this video in the comments below, and also anything else that you'd like me to do. Hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.